Midway Legacy Mortal Kombat 30-year anniversary from Arcade1Up. Today we got new images of what the cabinet's going to look like. I think they took a lot of steps forward and maybe one step backwards. The cabinet looks more like a Midway style cabinet. We have a nice marquee, angled screen, a real control deck, coin door, and that online gameplay. Is why I'm going to personally get the cabinet. I want that online gameplay for Mortal Kombat. But when I look down at the bottom, I see not only we have a riser, but we have the side extension panel as well. It's like we have a double riser, and I think Arcade1Up has consistently started doing this more and more with their 3/4 scale cabinets. So a few weeks ago, 19K Fox was talking about risers and pros and excels, and how the pros and excels essentially still have a riser, that when you cut that side panel for shipping, which is necessary, that it's still a riser, but it's an integrated riser, it's in line. And if they're doing that with pros and excels, well, why are we not seeing that with the 3/4 scale cabinets? And that's a really good point. So what would it look like if our 3/4 scale cabinets had those integrated risers where the side panel is only 2 pieces? Well, let's take a look. Mortal Kombat. So if this was an Arcade1Up, obviously Johnny Cage wouldn't be on the side, but I'm not going to remove him for this video. This cabinet is 59 inches tall, 24 inches deep, and 19.75 inches wide. The bottom side panel is 15 inches tall. Some of you may look at this and love it, and some of you may look at this and hate it. For me, this is the cabinet I would love to see from Arcade1Up. Side panel is nice and smooth, the artwork is uninterrupted, it looks great for me. Now there is some artwork cropping because the proportions of this cabinet are different than the proportions of the real cabinet, but overall, it's a good looking cab and I would love to have this in my game room. Mortal Kombat 2. So, reskin of the cabinet with Mortal Kombat 2 artwork. For me, this looks amazing. Mortal Kombat 2 is my favorite. I love the game and I love the artwork, and I think it looks great on this cabinet. And last, we have a reskin with the Mortal Kombat 3 artwork. And now that I'm looking at this with Sindel and Shao Kahn on the side, I'm a little torn. Would I want Mortal Kombat 2? Would I want Mortal Kombat 3? Heck, maybe I would just get both so that I can put them next to each other in my game room. Well, that's it. If you enjoyed the content, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, and commenting. Do you like the Arcade1Up risers as is, or would you want inline risers? What do you want to see in your arcade room? In the description, you'll find a link to 19K Fox's channel and a link to the video where he's talking about inline risers. And if you're heading over there, you definitely want to take a look at his 6-player X-Men build. It's my personal favorite. Have a good one.